Jahmai, I know it's not a California school, but any sentimental value for you going back to play a Pac-12 team like Arizona? I'm sure you watched them a lot growing up.
Of course, I think the biggest thing for me was my brother played there. He played football at University of Arizona, so I went to, plenty of games, went out to Tucson a lot. So it's definitely going to be exciting for me just to go back to the West Coast, just to see a lot of my family coming and traveling for the game. So I can't wait.
Did your brother try to get you to go to Arizona?
Nah, he definitely let me know what was the best decision for me. He was actually wanting me to come here. Even though he did go to Arizona, he always rides for his team, but he definitely just wanted what was best for me.
Why did he want you to go to Tennessee?
One of the biggest reasons was actually Coach Barnes. He has he connected with my family really well, and then also the team that were there. I was able to talk to them, and they really seemed like they cared for each other, and that was very important for me.
Arizona's coach said playing Tennessee is like being in a fist fight. Do you think that's an accurate summation?
Yeah, I would say so. Going to practicing with this team is always going to be a battle. Regardless, because we love to compete, we love to play hard, and I think that's really what we hold our standards to. So I think that's a good analogy there.
How much pride, I guess, is on the line when you guys face the number one offense in basketball with the y'all play?
It is going to be tough. They're a really good team, but we treat every team the same. We have to come in with the same mindset every game, because if we don't, that's just going to leave up to not a balance on our offensive end and defensive end. So just coming into the game knowing that we have to treat all the team the same, I think that's the mindset that we have in coming to this one.
In what ways do you think you're a better player this year than last year?
I think offensively I've taken a big jump. I'm still getting comfortable with my game. During the game, it's a big thing to do it in practice and doing it in workouts, and then coming into playing college basketball and doing it. But I think as time goes on, I'm gonna start getting a lot more comfortable, and I'm gonna continue to work on my game.
Jahmai, you're talking about that, and I guess one of those moments, the last 3 or 4 minutes against Maryland, you get that 3 ball in the quarter, and hit a huge shot. Would you have taken that shot last year?
I think it would have been a little bit more of a hesitation, but I think I still would have took the shot. Whether I make it or not, I think that's the biggest difference. I think that confidence level is important. You can go in and shoot thousands of shots, but if you don't have the confidence to go and shoot into the game, then it's not going to work out for you. So just having that confidence level is going to be big for me moving forward.
And what kind of confidence do you get from making that shot in that situation? On that, national TV, the environment, the whole thing.
Of course, it was big. Just being happy that we came out with the win, and that was a big contributor into that. But I think my confidence really stems from just how much work I put in every day. And the shot was definitely big, and I'm grateful that I was able to be in the opportunity to hit the shot. But I think just coming in and working on my game, I think that's going to be the consistent confidence level I have coming into every game.
What's the biggest difference in your shot mechanically from last year to this year? Like, what are the fundamentals that have changed?
I think a little bit just getting my shot a little bit lower, making sure I have a little bit more arc on my jumper. But I think, like I said, the biggest thing was just the confidence level. I didn't have a lot of flaws in my jump shot before. It was just repetition, and beforehand my jump shot was a little inconsistent. I wouldn't shoot the same the whole time, but I think now I really got a good groove on what my jumper is and how it feels. And like I said, the confidence level is going to be huge for me moving forward.
There have been several players that have missed several games this year, but the defense has been a constant. Why do you think that is?
I think that's just in our DNA. Honestly, you can't play for Coach Barnes without playing defense, and I think everybody knows that. And I think that was big for us, just knowing that regardless of who's on the floor, we have to bring that energy. We can't have a drop off, because that's just what we're known for. So it also helps that everybody on the team loves to do it. We get energy from having defensive stops, and it actually helps our offense a lot as well.
What's the most disrespectful thing you've seen Jonas do defensively to somebody, either in practice or in a game?
Jonas is, he doesn't talk as much during the games or during practice, but I think just probably a block off the backboard. I seen him one time go up after Zakai. I think it was either Zakai or somebody else came up with a very high layup. I think it was almost towards the top of the box, and he still found a way to block that shot. So it is very intimidating, going into the basket and seeing somebody like Jonas down there. He has extremely great timing and instincts on the defensive end. So yeah.
What do you remember about the Arizona game last season?
I just remember the energy of the crowd here. It was amazing. It was probably one of the biggest games that I was a part of. And moving forward, that was just something that I always had in my mind. Just the energy that Tennessee gave the crowd, just how we came out in that game. It was a really big win.
What about Arizona's offense makes them so efficient?
I think it was their ability to run. They have a very fast offensive team, and they get out in transition a lot. And I think that's one thing that we've had moving forward is making sure that we kind of limit their transition offense because I think that's a big thing for them. And then, obviously they have great guard play and they have really good bigs inside. So they're a really balanced offensive team, and I think it works well for them.
Let's do 2 more.
Did you play football?
I played when I was little. I did.
What position?
I played middle linebacker.
Did you like it?
I did. I just, I enjoyed hitting people. So I much rather hit people than get hit. So it was always fun for me to just go out there and play with my friends.
Anything else? All right.
Thanks so
Thanks,
much.
Jahmai.
Yes, sir. No problem.